Something, but I think Linda sums it up best, though.
Just like a politician.
Tommy, don't get too close, please. No side profile.
We don't like it.
No. Okay. Just by the fact that we're all here this evening proves that your marriage has passed the test of time. For the past 25 years, you've not only shared love with one another, but you shared love, don't make me cry, but you shared love with everybody here in this room. And I think that love is what your marriage is most noted for. Together, the both of you, together, the both of you symbolize a rock which this family leans on. And this rock, which represents strength, stability, and support, is what your marriage is most noted for. We love you and we thank you. Congratulations.
Very nice, huh?
And we know who helped me write that one, huh, Tom?
That was very nice.
Stand there with your brother.
I'm all joking. Everybody's chipping in, everybody's giving us 10. We got a homie back. We'll put it up like that.
I'm so proud of you very much, woman. Thank you.
I know. My brother in law.
Wait, here.
Ashley, you're better than us.
Wearing margaritas now.
You drinking margaritas?
Hi,
She's beating me out. She's on top of her party. She's on a good. Hey!
We stopped counting yet, Frank.
Right.
All right, Andy?
That's right. Solid.
Get our camera down. So we'll be able to talk to them.
Dynasty one. Cam, Tracy, turn around. Hi. Hi, Josie. Ellie's taking pictures.
Oh, here's your wedding ring.
Hey, Ellie.
What about,
Thank you. I was going to get in the attic, get the thing, but Mommy was almost.
Daddy's going.
What, Daddy?
I was going to you go from Scotch to tequila like that. I figured a joint's better than
Hi, Linda. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Grandma.
Hello.
The important part is
Hey, listen, get Billy the nerd. Hey, Bill.
On what, vodka?
Billy the nerd? My father said get Billy the nerd, Billy. Billy, my father said get Billy the nerd.
Yes. Yes, get him. Where is he?
Hey, Bill, Tom said, geez, we'll have this on film we can watch. He says here, 25 years from now, you can watch this with your, like, blank grandchildren.
So what a geek.
Right? And you can say, yeah, that's your grandma and grandpa. And he said, yeah, and that's Billy the nerd.
Get in Ellen with a drink. So we can go right from the other video.
Yeah, right from the other video to this video.
There you go, right now. What did you say, Tiffany Elmo?
Come on, man. Where thought it'd be going?
Feel good, huh, G?
Nice cocktail leaving this up, she goes, oh, they had enough for the cocktail party. They've been here for a while.
Are like our favorite.
Because I know they're so Hey, Leon. Where's this?
Why? What are you gonna do?
Hi, Golden Girls. Oh, Linda. You did a marvelous job. You and your brother. You can do it again. No problem, right? Same time next week.
All the years before that. I would go from there. I would Friday. Classroom and talk English.
What they're saying,
I watched I never got
She watched the first one, the first one. It's not a rock, it's only a cake, you know that?
No, but you can't do that.
no, absolutely not. We did that 25 years ago. We did that 25 ago. I feel so foolish though, you know now. You You got it.
With Jeff or whatever.
I'm putting in a general.
Billy,
So there's how many of us right here? You trust all of us.
you're all right. Yeah, we cut it. No, boy.
You know we found out.
We are helper.
Nancy, Uncle Mike's opening up.
Why is it so dark?
So I know. I'm drinking
Mike, did you put this together?
No, I did.
Did you get, what'd you get, sent from Beijing?
I did. You were pretty, that's beautiful.
Hey, Mike, I'm pissed off now.
No, that was me.
Wait till you see what it is.
I'll really be pissed off, right?
Probably. No. About 95 bands. You get every color. This color goes best with it.
I think it's candlesticks, I think. Candlesticks?
Television, hold it up. This one here.
And there's two of them. The other one's just similar.
That's gorgeous, honey.
That's nice. Let it
Hold it
crystal
up.
from Beijing. You're right.
Beijing.
That away, Mike.
Hold that up.
So you had one of the guys from the base bring it along, right?
Right.
Very nice. Thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Glad to see you.
Just say you, Linda. You did a wonderful job, Linda.
Well, if you had one like mine, it wouldn't slip
Zoom in
down.
on Aunt Jean to get that phrase in slow motion.
Who you have to get up with in the morning? No close-ups in this family and no side profiles. Remember that? Please. Whoa.
Hello.
Be careful. That's hard, right, Liz?
We communicate well, don't we?
Ooh.
That's nice. That's nice. What?
Could either put coffee or wine in there. Coffee or wine, either one.
Coffee or wine?
Coffee or wine. For wine.
Oh, I know.
Not at the pool.
At the pool tomorrow.
No pool tomorrow.
That is nice. That's classy.
Plant stays. Very nice.
Oh, no, wait. What do you want?
Ah, that's adorable.
Oh, that's nice, eh? Tongue?
Oh, that's nice.
They're pretty. Yeah. We'll have salad by the pool tomorrow, though. It's all right.
Hold it up, please.
Aren't they beautiful? What are you looking for? Is it?
Go ahead. Probably look at him, I don't know.
You know what?
It's like something artsy craftsy, Bill. Yeah.
Behind
This is
Tommy
for,
this stuff.
this is definitely for the pool.
Oh, yeah, it's the full thing.
Then we can use this tomorrow.
And we had this, like...
I wish I could for that.
where?
Right across party time, right across the highway.
Great. Now they put their names on it, Bill.
Yeah, she has them in her hand.
Hey, Rose.
Envelopes.
I want you to take this home tonight. I want you to fill it with some stuff tomorrow and come over to the pool.
Yeah, then
You know?
I'll just give you 2 cards.
Huh?
Yeah.
This what Billy, did you look through these?
Isn't that nice? Rose's going to make some stuff tomorrow and bring it over.
I'll be able to tell because I put the signature on it.
Graduate.
Billy,
Any in there?
it was sitting on his seat over here, so maybe.
Oh, it was?
This is from, that's not yours.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Come on. That's no. That's not right. Children, Leon.
You got it. Yeah, I think it was just by Tommy.
Oh, good. Yeah,
It's too much money. We'll negotiate this. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yes. Leo and Lynn, I think you didn't have to wait your claim 25 years ago to open up your envelope. Did you hear that?
Graduate. This one's to a graduate.
That's for Tommy, probably, from Anniv.
That's okay. You got 24, right? You know what? It's like there's not too many of us around, you know? Usually it's like 3 times to 24. That's all right. You'll make it. The way I seen him playing the golf course, you'll make it. He's got a lot of patience.
Tommy.
Oh, I know.
I gave you that.
Yeah, I know.
You mixed it in with my mother, but she
No,
opened
I'm fine.
It's
Thanks.
just an easy Scott. I'll give it to
Oh,
someone.
I didn't want to.
Okay. Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I know.
And Joe,
Hey, Joe.
thanks a lot. It's crazy. I mean, all you people with this, you did it once before, 25 years ago. You don't have to do it again.
I'll ask
I don't think you can get it.
I'll check this one.
Many more.
Thank you, guys.
Can you stack these for you?
That's right.
That's place. You got 2.
Hey, Tommy, does that red and white thing look familiar? Seeing your picture. I borrowed it.
Rosa is so
Right now, I could probably never fit into it again, but I borrowed it then.
Do I look it? I love it. That's a nice idea.
Yeah, you just came with the camera, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta set my car. Oh.
Sort of.
We're all taking our time.
It's your Krysten. It's Amanda Lynn's day. Look at her with Daddy.
Look, I didn't
Oh my
nap.
God, Daddy.
I didn't nap. Say hello.
And look how skinny you already got. From how fat he used to be.
I was a partner.
Oh.
Say hi, pumpkin.
To the baby, give me a smile. You're gonna be in my arms in the church. Walk to me. Walk to me.
Go to Tommy.
Hey, Uncle
Go to
Tommy.
Tommy.
Come on.
Say hi, Uncle Tommy.
Oh, she's so pretty. What?
What's going on, Uncle Tommy?
You turkey.
Hi.
Oh, are you being
You
a
want to come
turkey?
see Daddy?
Oh, that's being a turkey. Don't say no. Don't be like your daddy.
Give Daddy, can Daddy have a kiss?
Today's your day. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have so much. Yeah, hit him. Hit Daddy.
right sideways. Ready? Go sideways, go sideways. Already go.
Are we gonna have fun today? Huh? Huh?
You are the prettiest kid. Daddy's gotta go get ready. He's gonna put you in the playpen.
Wait, today is June 18th, 1989.
That's
and
Father's
it's
Day.
Yep, and it's Father's Day. Artie said it. Today is Amanda Lynn's christening day. Everybody say
And
yay.
she's so excited. Look at her.
And look how pretty she is. Amanda Lynn Holst.
Hi.
And now we're dressing her.
Look at a pretty girl.
Let's
Oh,
get
look
proud
at that
mommy.
snazzy
Mommy, look
cheek.
up here.
Hi.
Let's get the godmother.
Not too close.
This is as far as I can get. Okay, where's Daddy? We're missing Daddy.
Daddy's doing his hair.
Daddy's ironing his hair down.
Here, I'll make an appearance.
Here's Daddy.
Hello, I'm the proud father. Just want to let you know. My daughter's christening. Thanks for having us.
Oh, look how
Look
beautiful.
at her. Oh, she likes the way that feels, huh?
Hi.
Give her a play golf card for the plug.
Hello.
Look how pretty she looks. Okay, then we'll come back for the finished product. Well, we got Grandma. Hold on.
Look at
Let's
this.
get Grandma.
5 minutes, Wendy?
Come in here, Gram.
What?
Oh, no. Come on.
Come on, we gotta get you on video today at christening. Look at Grandma.
Oh,
Come
shut
in.
it off. I love it. Shut it off.
Let's get.
Come
Look
on,
how pretty
darling.
Amanda looks.
Oh,
Amanda
boy.
Lynn.
What a pretty girl.
Amanda
Oh,
Lynn.
this is
Oh
out.
boy, we'll come back.
Oh,
Wave to the camera. You are so pretty.
Oh,
Look at her
Amanda.
Look up here.
Darling.
Look up here.
Oh, wait, get her. Wait. We gotta get her her
Oh,
gifts.
let's get her gifts.
She's got it.
We got 2 more gifts.
In case she falls down. Let me get my regular.
Hi,
She found it.
Those are for you, yeah. Yeah. I want to look at you. Look at Amanda over here.
We'll clean up when we get back.
Okay.
All right, now take her out here so we get a picture
We'll
with
all
at least
see you
you
in
and
church.
Artie.
Wave to the camera.
Hi.
Grandpa, wave to the camera.
Climb up,
Grandpa.
Wave
to the camera. Did you get Grandpa?
Move your hands. Get in the
Oh,
plug.
God bless you.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah, right. Who cares?
Okay, we'll see you in the church. Okay, we'll see you in the church. Here, Grandma, let me get my jacket. Come on, honey. Come on. You look cool. Yeah. Look at that.
She's not exactly pleased about the whole entire thing. Is it running?
Yeah.
So why are you putting your finger on it?
Because there's something on it.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's go.
Help me put them on? Oh, what? Thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
Why, thank you. You taking them back off?
No, you can't climb.
What's this?
Amanda, look at the book. Grandma got books for you. That's
Okay,
your
here we are.
book.
St. Joseph.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Grandma.
In front of you,
There's
man.
Grandma and Grandpa.
I think the deacon was
Got
waiting
him.
to start.
Yeah, let's stop because he's getting ready.
Our Savior. May He strengthen you with His power, who lives and reigns with you forever and ever. Your response together is Amen.
Amen.
Dear, is it your will that Amanda Lynn should be baptized in faith of the church we have professed with you?
It is.
Karen, is it your will that Christine should be baptized in faith of the church we have professed with you? I would like to bring the children on the Spirit of God here in the meeting. Make it hard to baptize in one several of those who would like to pray. Folks kind of swing out that way and take this spot right here. Folks be right here.
Here we go. What's today's date? June 24th. June 24th, 1989.
Saturday.
Krysten Lynn's first time in Uncle Leon's pool.
And the laugh.
Yay! Hi!
And our father's not here, he's out playing golf.
Whoop!
Your dad?
Oh!
Let me tell him that.
I'm gonna get somebody. I'm gonna get somebody. You wait till you see this. You're gonna say, what a crab I was that day.
Hi! Hello!
I was that day. You wanna go in here? You wanna go in here? Come on, Krysten. You wanna go in here? Here she goes.
Here she goes. Oh, what a big girl you are!
Here she goes.
What a big girl! Hello!
Where's the in? Where's Cousin Linda? Come on, run, run, run. Krysten, come on. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. Come on. Such a stiff. Come on, come on. Is that pretty cool? Yeah, come on. Come on.
Krysten! Hello! What are you doing in there?
Right? It's all right. Yeah, she likes the water. Hello. You like it on? Nice cat.
See, that feels good!
Kick those leggies. Kick those leggies. Come on.
I'll put hamburgers and hot dogs on now. You want to have some? I'll put some on now. I'll put some on as soon as I'm done with the camera. No, because we went to the diner. I had grilled cheese and French fries and cheese.
That's right.
4:30 in the morning.
4 o'clock. I had grilled cheese. I had grilled cheese and bacon, and then I had French fries with cheese on it. I was all cholesteroled out.
Christina's looking at me and Steve, right? Because we were so hungry. We were all dying to go to the diner.
Here we go.
Tim, I guess. So you get them at diner. He had French fries and gravy. I had French fries with cheese.
I was so hungry. Yeah, what you had?
Cheese fries.
What'd you have to eat too? You had something to eat.
Grilled cheese and bacon. I was all cholesteroled out with all the cheese.
We ate like pigs.
I was so hungry.
Yeah, good.
I know, but it was 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, it was so long since I had dinner, I guess. Are you having a good time? Are you having a good time? I see that smile now.
That's what she was saying when she brought you down. You're still playing. You got back there next week. Well, next week.
Tommy, look at her laughing. Watch. What are you doing? Look at that. I love that bathing suit.
We gotta go out and get that tape. But... Oh yeah? I wanna get that tape.
We could have Leon put this on your tape of when she was born, her first time in the pool.
It's your leggy. It's your leggy. Come on. She's too busy. You want to go by Tommy? We'll get you. We'll get you. We'll get you. I see your hiney through that meat.
Uh-oh.
I see a hiney.
Oh, what a cute picture. Hello. Hi. Hello, cutie.
Wanna get you? Yeah. It's called a kiss. It's a... How's your father-in-law doing? Huh? How's your father-in-law? He's okay. Feels alright.
He must hate not working, though, huh?
Well, he's working.
Oh, he is?
He's working playing concrete.
Oh, yeah? Does he must miss being a doctor, though.
Well, he's going to the Philippines. He's going to OR with us. He's going to operate. He's going to do one op. Well, there's residents over there that want to, like, you know, that are learning.
Kick. Kick those feet.
He said, well, it won't be that stressful because the residents over there are like the ones over here, so I won't get aggravated. It's one of every operation. So he says.
Is he going in when you have your gallbladder surgery?
Stop. Huh?
Is he going in when you have your gallbladder surgery?
He's going to be here. I don't know if he's going to... I think he's going to go in.
Yeah.
Jaravada. Huh? Jaravada.
Jaravada did my hernia.
I remember.
Yeah.
So he's switching to the 27.
I know I am. 2 surgeries. I'm 21.
Falling apart.
I got scars already, you know?
Yeah, I would have went.
Hi. See, that's the end of my modeling career because I have such a beautiful body, Krysten. Feel a lot better when it's all over with.
I've been watching what I've been eating, so I really haven't felt bad at all. Every once in a while, I'll just get that. No, I didn't. I mean,
well, I had it for 8 months, though.
see, mine was more than throwing up and just feeling sick.
I never...
Sick. Started throwing up, and then my stomach would get that real bloatiness, and then I'd get that gut wrenching right here, but not so good. But like I said, since I've been now Wednesday morning I made noodle salad, and then I used a lot of Miracle Whip.
Hi, Krysten. Krysten, hello. staring at your hair. What is that up there? What is that?
Wave to the camera.
Krysten!
So now I just,
Oh, boom.
yeah. I've been feeling pretty good.
Wait, right there, right there.
Stop! I don't like that whining.
Whining for
Stop
mommy.
whining.
Are you attached, huh?
I'm gonna start leaving you in the store. I go leave you. Mommy? What's it?
Let me see your face.
Hi! Hello!
It's probably right on top of one of the chairs. Boy, if Mom would have left you with Dad this morning, you go to the beach.
You having fun with that dolphin? Oh God, Dad, he's trying to flex on the camera.
That's because he saw my pictures at that age and he was
You
jealous.
get the picture of your father, what he does every day, 5 days a week
Huh.
during the summer?
Yeah, her
Yeah.
red toy's here.
I'm
I
working
got
hard.
it.
Buffy, come here.
Working hard on that tan.
I sold 2 light bulbs today. Shut up.
Yeah, you could sell one to me because the one in the fish tank went out again.
Saying that.
That little one.
Right.
She got me a fish tank.
Huh? She probably will.
99,
I get that.
999 to 99 cents.
That's right.
For Nabisco.
Right.
Largest account in the history of Atlantic Lighting.
Well, the largest purchase order, one purchase order.
But the question is, why couldn't he close for that one more penny?
They have a company policy.
For 100,000, you know?
Company policy.
5 zeros would have looked a lot better, you know?
Oh, so you're going to get a can? Are you going to get a can? Mommy's going to put something in your...
Come here, come here, hey. Come here.
I'll slice it. I'll do it, Mike. Come on.
You want to try to say it too? Stop right to say it. Or you want to say it and I can salad?
Trust me,
I'll make
trust
it
me.
$12.
Come here, don't get scared. Come here, hey, hey.
Buffy, get away from her.
Come here. What are you such a
Kristen,
scaredy
he's
cat
coming out
for?
good.
Come here. You know what I want to do, don't you? Oh,
Look
you
at how
can't
good
get
she
his hair.
is. She just sits there.
Buffy, no.
Buffy?
Your mother doesn't want to get his hair tangled either, does she?
Yeah, you can't put him in the pool.
Okay,
All
bring
of
him
it?
with me. No, just bring him in my arms. Get these feet.
Oh, who are you talking to?
Come on, come here. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. Hey, come here.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, cutie.
Say hi.
Look at that face.
Here we go. Where's Linda? You doing camera showing now?
Hi.
Huh? Say hi. Wait, hi. You too. You too. You too. Come on. Get those feet. Get those feet.
What are you doing?
Did she get a mouthful?
I don't even say.
Say, cousin Linda, it's cold. I think I'm gonna get out.
Wave, wave, Krysten.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Oh, good girl.
Now, I knew he was.
Kevin, one word to describe your lovely experience in Beijing.
Yeah, let's get you on. I mean, come on. We got to get you on record here.
Say, she
You're
got it
famous.
in Beijing.
Yeah.
Just pull this off for me.
It all started with Bill McGuire saying, "I just heard Kevin. He called me collect from Beijing." Put the phone out the window to hear the gunfire, and my brother Kevin was in the middle of it.
He said it was touch and go. You should have seen his mother. She had fudgies in her pants when.
Well, I wouldn't have wanted to clean his underwear either.
Not when the shots were coming in the hotel lobby, and I was in the hotel lobby. No.
At one time, at one point, he said, we didn't know whether we were going to come through. Su querido.
Hello.
Su querido, tu se que vê que você disse.
There she goes talking that time.
Because we need this for Tommy.
He's gonna come back.
I
Tommy
know.
will be
That's why I
here.
haven't been asking too many questions, because I don't want him to go through it again.
Okay.
But do you think that the
Su
revolution
querido, tu se que vê que você
was a planned event, or that just was a happening all of a sudden? I mean, what's your
It
view?
wasn't totally spontaneous. We found out there that the students had started planning this in like January or February. It was not really, it wasn't planned to be a mass movement, you know, in the beginning.
They were just planning a demonstration. You know, of maybe how many they figure they get? Maybe a couple of thousand students or something.
Yeah, I'm sure in the thousands or maybe tens of thousands, but they wanted to hold demonstrations for democracy. But actually, first they went to the official channels. They went to the union, the official student union in all the colonies, and try and press their grievances through the official channel. The official student union is under the control of the party, and they just rejected them. So it was after their proposals were rejected summarily by the official student union that they decided to form their own union. And through the process of forming their own union, they started having meetings and seminars, planning these demonstrations. What they initially wanted to do was time the demonstrations for the May 4th anniversary. May 4th was a very important anniversary in Chinese history, in recent Chinese history. It was May 4th, 1919, when the students of Beijing mobilized in the square, the same Tiananmen Square, and expressed their demands for, actually it was for democracy, but it was against a very unfavorable treaty that the very weak Chinese government had negotiated with Japan. Actually, it was part of the Versailles Treaty, which China was very unfavorable to China. And so they protested against the terms of that treaty. And from that ferment that came out of that May 4th demonstration in 1919 came a lot of those intelligentsia who were active in that point ended up forming the Communist Party, the Chinese Communist Party. So it's a big day. So they wanted to hold these demonstrations to May 4th. Then in mid-April, Hu Yu Bang died. Remember Hu Yu Bang? Remember all the jokes?
Yeah.
Hu Yu Bang? Turns out it's not Hu Yu Bang, it's Hu Yu Bang. It's the
right?
pronunciation of
Who you bang?
Hu Yu Bang.
Who you bang, man?
But anyway, this guy died in mid-April, and he was viewed a little bit more as a reformer. He supported more of the glasnost kind of democratic opening, democratic reforms. So when he died, the students used the occasion of his funeral to move up the demonstration for a few weeks from the May 4th date to mid-April. And so they started really well over the funeral, over the celebration of Hu Yubong's life.
And so they didn't really plan it to be as
No,
massive
and then it was a cat and mouse game with the government. And they started with, the government tried to stop at the beginning. Before it got really, really big, they kept on, prohibiting it.
Right.
Continuing, and they would stop for a few days and then call another one, and there was this cat and mouse thing going on while they kept defying the government's ban, seeing what they could kind of get away with. Then when Gorbachev came to Beijing, which was a big event, it was the first time they had crossed relations for a long time, so this was kind of a rapprochement going on. And the students, when they saw, like under the cover of Gorbachev's visit, they called another demonstration, and they got that's when started going to hundreds of thousands. People just responded en masse. Because with Gorbachev, I mean, they totally upstaged Gorbachev and embarrassed the government. Yeah, now they're really, really embarrassing the government. And they started off just, like I said, pressing for not only demands of reforming the student life and reforms connected with the colleges and universities for more freedoms and stuff, but then they started pressing more broader demands from the whole society, democratic demands for free speech, free press, freedom of assembly. They started practicing that.
Bill of Rights.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the democratic rights, those most radical, really, democratic rights that we got in our Bill of Rights, which wasn't an original part of the Constitution, and faced fierce resistance from the more well-off, the more property interests of our revolution. It was the more plebeian layers that fought most forthrightly for the extension.
Oh yeah, it wasn't part of our
Right.
Constitution.
No.
Because that's what these were amendments.
Right, exactly. So they were fighting for a lot of these things, and they were also raising the demands, which is kind of overlooked a lot. They were talking a lot about against the bureaucratic privileges and corruption, along with the demands for democratic rights.
The corruption was well known.
Corruption was rampant, and just not making any attempts to hide it all.
They brought that out on TV here about they had certain businessmen that conduct business in China, and it was well known that you had to twist the palms of certain individuals in order for you to start a business there. That was
Exposed to that too.
Yeah.
Very, very widespread. So anyway, that's.
So it really snowballed, is what they're saying. It just started to catch on fire as time marched
But
on.
also too, it's not as if it came out of nowhere. They've been. You remember the wall democracy movement that started in the late 70s in China, where there was like a brief period of openings in space where the people started writing these proclamations on the posters on walls all over the city. That was after Nixon. This was in the late 70s. And that was allowed for a while. And the people just like responded en masse to that, and that was beginning to take on a radical dynamic, and the government clamped down on it and stopped it.
How far back do you think this is set that, with the Democratic movement there? I mean, do you think it seems as though there's almost a blanketing effect now, and they're smothering everything, and there's a retrenching of the freedoms, the so-called freedoms that they were giving them. It seems as though now it's going to be it's really a major setback.
Oh, sure. It's definitely a major setback.
Do you think it's going to stand? I mean, do you think that people, or maybe that now because they're killing so many people, that everyone else is going to start to cow down? And what do you think that?
Well, it might have some effect among some people for a while, but I think
You think it's going to be short-lived, or?
I can't say how short-lived it will be, but I know that eventually it will surface.
That kind of depends on when it is done. When and if it is done, kicks the bucket.
No, I think the mistake there, which is a very common mistake, because it's really how. See, the problem with a lot of the official analysis of a lot of the stuff that we hear from our press and our experts and our government, our diplomats, is that this is my kind of a Marxist social scientist critique of how they view the world, that they're totally obsessed with only one side of the equation, the maneuverings of the party or of the people in power, in government. In fact, when we do this in our country too, is that all the politics is reduced to what is going on between Foley and O'Neill and the president and the relations between Democrats and Congress and the White House. It's just one little thing. That's not the whole picture of politics. The same thing over there. And the students sometimes have kind of lapsed into that too, but not really. They were really beyond that. But this idea of just looking at the maneuverings between Deng Xiaoping and Li Peng and then this other guy and who's on top, and that's all these people are mesmerized by. As if the whole thing is as if it's everything starts from that, and then everything else flows from that. Demonstrations. What happens with the demonstrations or a mass movement is affected by what's going on there. I think it's the other way around. I think the mass movement. See, what happens when you have mass movement? That's precisely what makes it different from most normal times of a country's history, when everything's stable. Mass movements shake things up because then the masses are saying, no, we're going to do this, or we're going to say this, or we're going to sit here in the square and disrupt the whole country, but we're going to make a change. We're going to make an impact.
But it's understandable to reduce it to those 2 or 3 people, because those 2 or 3 people who gave the orders for the army that came in, or what squelched the uprising.
Yeah, but those 2 or 3 people didn't stop 1 million people from going out in the streets in opposition to them. And his question was, he was asking me my opinion as to when the movement was started, and I'm saying that that's more complex than just looking at when Deng Xiaoping goes.
Look at, we had this discussion the other day, look at Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't really gone back to 1968 either, those people. Poland.
Was it 68 or 50?
68 was when Russians came in.
Is that when the Russian tanks rolled in 68?
Yeah, 56. Hungary in 56.
Hungary in 56. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Well, and it's taken 20 years, and Czechoslovakia still has not come back to protesting in the streets or anything else.
So do you think it's that far? I mean, I can't believe that many people went out and demonstrated, and now we'll take a step back and wait 20 years
and pretend that it never existed.
I mean, I just can't see that happening. I mean, I'd see this more as I almost see it as within the next 12 months of some kind of another uprising of some type. I mean, if nothing else, an amassing of an underground system that will now become an armed revolution almost. And I think that they have to watch the people that are in power now for a possible armed revolution coming about. I don't know. I mean, when you see all those people, the magnitude of it, the amount of people, you got to question that. You got to say that there's a feeling in that. It's a solid feeling. And now with the killings going on, I think now they may have felt that we've crossed the line. We cannot go back. Now what we have to do is we've got to do it in another manner.
Right. Exactly.
Now we need armed forces. And I think you may now see guerrilla movements start to come into play. That would be my feeling, just as an outside observer looking at this thing. I can't believe that the students are going to just let this thing die now, and be smothered. It seems to me that
seeing the brutality and the amount of repression might really make them go underground.
That's what I'm saying.
Quite a while.
Yeah. Well, but I say underground into a guerrilla movement, and now what you might see is.
Yeah. But you remember how some of these people got caught? It's by people turning them in.
Yeah, but isn't that in every? You do the same thing. I mean, you think it's any different in South America or any other country? I'm sure it's gone on. We just have not seen it because it wasn't on television. I mean, all of this was not on. I mean, when you see you hear about the atrocities in South America, there's not a TV camera there witnessing it. You just hear about it, and if you hear about it, it doesn't affect you as much as it affects you when you view it and you see it. So that's what I'm saying, and I think
that's what's happened with both South Africa and Israel. They cut off press coverage, TV coverage. The atrocities are going on every day, but it's not as impacting as much on people.
I mean, look at the anti-Israeli.
It wasn't communist governments that did that. It was
that's right.
Of course, governments that are considered in the free world that totally cut off.
Yeah, well, look at Israel.
Look at
the anti-Israeli feelings that we come across, right across the country when they were starting to brutalize the Palestinians with the sticks. Remember, they said, don't kill them, just break their arms and legs and all that kind of stuff. And then the coverage, TV coverage showing the brutality, showing the and all of a sudden you don't see that anymore. Why don't you see it anymore? Because they stopped letting the TV cameras view it. That's one. And two, our country didn't do anything about it, did they? I mean, they didn't say to Israel, well, you better let them do it. No, because we're on...
And our country press doesn't blare across the headlines as they do when they have a chance to do it when there's a communist country involved about the suppression of freedom of press.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the fact that El Salvador, which is doing it from our tax dollars and our support, has been waging war against its people for the last 8 or 9 years and have killed 70,000 people by all objective accounts. The vast majority of them killed by government, military, and death squad forces. You don't hear it. So obviously there's double standard going on.
That's right. And that's what but anyhow, I think that I can't help but think that this is going to hurt what start this movement on the ground, and two, I think the economic impact China's going to feel is going to be dramatic, because I think a lot of companies now will have second thoughts about the investments in China.
They must have given that thought, though.
Oh,
The power that exists right now in China.
well, you know what it is. The power that exists
They
right
willing
now
to pay the price. They decided it would be worth the price to pay.
because you know what? Otherwise, they lose control and they're out of power. That's really what it's a matter
like
of.
Deng Xiaoping said. He said it came down to us and them.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So it wasn't even it was a consideration in the beginning, but then it got to be. I think it got to a point where they said, "Hey, it doesn't matter, because if they win, we're going to be out anyhow." And it's self-centered. It's an I situation. You know, at that point, they say, "Well, I would rather be in power over these people in poor economic times. It's not going to change my lifestyle. You know, they're gonna suffer. I'm not going to suffer. All right? They're going to suffer even more so because we're not going to allow the economic development, and they've hurt themselves. Ha, too bad. I don't get hurt because they're going to eat their 3 meals. They're going to amass their fortune. It doesn't matter to them. They were basically protecting their hide.
Right, they're privileged.
That's right. And that's why, you know, but I think it's going to hurt economically in a lot of countries.
Students, in addition to pressing the Democratic right for speaking out and demanding the end to corruption and privileges, they're also demanding the resignation of Lee Deng Xiaoping.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was part of the movement too. They resigned.
The killings going on there now has got to be monumental. I mean, we're only seeing, I think, a handful of maybe the killings.
I think so.
Yeah. But you know what they said too? I don't know how true it is, but they said anytime you're arrested there, 99% of the time you're guilty. So by pure arrest, you're guilty, and therefore you're gonna, whatever the penalty is for whatever you got arrested for, you're gonna get. Only 1% of the people that are arrested have to go up.
The other thing is, I think a lot of this discontent was fueled by protest against the economic policies of the past 10 years, which in my opinion is really been a Chinese version of perestroika. This has been 10 years of perestroika, or 10 years by attempt by the ruling bureaucracies in these socialist countries to lean more towards capitalism.
Yeah, what we're saying is not, it's like glasnost, it's an openness, and they've been accepting.
Perestroika and glasnost are two different things. It's normally, that's the whole point that's related to China, the differences between Soviet Union and China. Perestroika and glasnost are kind of the two prongs of Gorbachev's reform policy in the Soviet Union. Glasnost is more concerned with the democratic reforms, the opening up more democratic space, liberalizing things a little bit. Perestroika is the economic side of the reforms. Only the reforms really aren't in the interest of the working people in these countries. It's really it's an austerity thing. Is what's behind the economic restructuring. It's essentially reliance on more free market mechanisms, more opening up more to capitalism. That has accelerated, that has deepened the inequalities in the economy, the distortions, on the privileges.
I thought it would help them.
No, well, see, as a capitalist, you should look favorably at it because it opened up more things for capitalists, both foreign investors and also inside China. It opened up a whole layer. It created a whole layer of capitalism,
but doesn't that not get to the working class?
No.
Why not?
No. Because as in most situations, either in capitalist countries or even in socialist countries that are adopting more capitalist mechanisms, it tends to, the results are, it tends to favor the creation of more prosperous layers, more capitalist layers, but at the expense of the workers. It means austerity. The restructuring has meant austerity. The increased reliance on free market mechanisms means that unemployment will become more and more of a reality and a problem. Unemployment and inflation, the two twin scourges of capitalism, will become more of a problem in both the Soviet Union and in China. See what the Soviets did with
capitalism in a country like that, automatically the evils of capitalism become apparent. The divisions between the rich and poor start to widen.
The corruption.
What do you have? I mean, you can't have greater corruption than you have today in China. I mean, the corruption in China today.
It's a bureaucracy that's corrupt. That's true.
Yeah.
But
There was corruption
there's
before.
no disparity between most of the masses of the people. They're basically all in the same situation.
Yeah, but are they not all basically at this level down here? I mean, I don't know. When you look at
What we're saying is the wage level, the income level, the living standard has increasingly polarized after the last 10 years. No question about it. That's my point. That was part of what drove this discontent behind this whole mass movement. Because you know what was happening? It was like every layer of society that had a grievance against the government was going to the square, was going to the street to protest, to show their solidarity and support for the